Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and I believe that we've got horseshoes to turn in, as well as going and picking up a basilisk egg.
Hey, Matt.
So, I think the basilisk egg is going to be the first on our list, right? Okay, so basilisk egg is going to be here. Honestly, I kind of, maybe we'll go down this way. What's the fastest way? I just kind of want to check out this bandit camp here that we haven't been to yet. Yeah, let's go do it. I just want to, you know? I'm starting up a new day of playing, and I'm just like, you know what? I want to murder something.
Quick!
Isn't that how it goes? So we're going to go murder something. And then we're going to go pick up a basilisk egg. Okay, off the horse. I'm gonna crouch. We're gonna start with our bow. How did I still overshoot?
Shit! Whoa!
Is he the only one here? I think he's the only one there. Can't believe I overshot that. Oh yeah, wine. I'm not hungover right now, am I? I am not. Well, I guess that was it.
Here, Mutt.
Here, have a smoked sausage, buddy.
Aye.
That's my boy. That's my boy. All right, horse the fourth. Okay. Let's see if we can get to that, because then we can just follow that down. This seems pretty hilly right now, so the path would be nice.
Quick!
Sorry, huntsman. Ooh, don't veer off. What are you doing?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Alright, we'll go on foot from here. Man, I would not want to be in plate armor walking through this bog, dude. What an actual nightmare that would be. I mean, look at that egg. We got ourselves a basilisk egg.
Well, I'll be damned. It completely changed colour. Or maybe it just got mouldy. Well, Voyta can decide that for himself.
Okay, so we got the egg. Should we turn in the horseshoe first? Let's turn in the horseshoe first, and then we'll go back to Voyta.
Go!
Good people! Now you'll learn that the church is rotten.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my God! Well, fuck me!
I brought you something.
You have the magic horseshoes? Show me! Is it really them? I've never seen horseshoes like these. And those strange spikes they have.
Shoe your horse with them, and you can't lose.
Damn. Thank you. And here you are, for your good work. And do you know what? Come back in a few days, well, the race will be over by then, and if I win, I'll split the winnings with you.
What if he's just mad that he didn't win?
Agreed.
Where their hearts should be. Praise the Lord!
Good day.
Because we know they're not magic, so... Alright. So, horseshoes are turned in. We got a pair for our horse as well already. Okay, let's go back to Trotsky. Give these eggs.
Got the basilisk egg, laid by a black cockerel, brooded by a toad. Just for you.
Really? Surely you... Quickly, give it here.
Oh, sure. No need to thank me.
Sorry, of course. I'm grateful, and I will reward you. The basilisk won't hatch from the egg, but it would look great on a shield. I could paint it for you.
that'd be cool.
As a keepsake. I don't have any coin right now, but you know what? Take this ring of mine. If you don't like it, you can at least sell it for a few groschen.
Okay, we'll see how much charisma it gives. Just crack the egg already.
So, what now? Are you going to crack the egg already?
As soon as I've prepared everything I need. But I'd like some peace and privacy for it, if you don't mind.
Seriously? I just want to watch.
No, you distract me. Understand that I have to handle something this rare with extreme care.
Fine. Sorry. I reckon I'll leave then.
Wait,
Henry feels
I didn't mean it like that.
hurt
I
about
just
this.
need peace. My head's a bit of a mess right now.
He's like, I just wanted to see something cool, man.
What's making such a mess in your head?
It's hard to explain, sorry. But sometimes I
What he's
almost
drinking
wish
might be a
my
medicine.
cursed skull were as empty as that painted one on the shelf.
What are you hoping to achieve with this basilisk paint? What makes it so special? A basilisk can kill with a glance, right? At least that's what they say.
It depends. Some people claim it's the basilisk's breath that's deadly. Unfortunately, there's precious little real evidence.
And is it smart to mix something like that into paint? What if you poison yourself?
I appreciate your concern, but you don't need to worry. The paint has several ingredients, and the yolk is just one of them. Even if it's poisonous, I'll manage somehow. To be honest, I don't expect the paint I mix to be miraculous. What matters more is the quality of the pigments and the correct proportions.
Then why did I go to so much trouble?
It's all about the story. When I tell people how difficult it was to acquire the paint, they'll happily pay me to decorate their hall with something so miraculous.
Or they'll have you whipped for making it all up.
That could happen too. That's why you've got to be careful about what you reveal. And more importantly, to whom.
So what are you going to do once you've made the basilisk paint?
I'd like to leave here soon for another job, but I still have something very important to finish.
Is there any way I can help you with that?
At the moment, I can't think of anything. I just need to meet with someone. But right now, I need to mix this basilisk paint. So if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a while. Come back tomorrow. By this time, I should have everything done.
Okay, we could maybe try a race. Something else I could do is brew some potions. We've not done alchemy in quite some time. Let's see. We should have everything on our horse. Have we dried out everything? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So that's good. Got some bad dried mint. We can get rid of that. Okay, so what do we need right now? I think we need some Nighthawk potions. Let's see, we got 7 marigolds at the moment. Okay, so yeah, we need some Nighthawk potions. I've got 1 strong savior schnapps. I've got 4 weak ones. And I've got 1 regular one. So we've got 6 saves at the moment. Making some more savior schnapps maybe wouldn't be terrible. Okay, so if I'm making Nighthawk, what do I need? Haven't done potions in a while, man. Okay, so Nighthawk. Water, 2 handfuls of eyebright, belladonna, and chamomile. Eyebright, belladonna, chamomile. Okay. Now, we don't have great ingredients, but that's okay. Uh-oh, do I not have any belladonna? No, I think I already grabbed the belladonna. Okay. Okay, belladonna, chamomile, and eyebright. Okay. So let's see. It's 2 of Eyebright, 1 belladonna, 1 chamomile. Grind the Eyebright, add it to the cauldron, add the belladonna, boil for 3 turns, grind the chamomile and add it to the cauldron. Okay. And finally pour. Okay, what's the other one that needed to be ground? The chamomile? Grind the chamomile. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have that one prepared. Nope, wrong one. Okay, so let me read this again, so that we know what we need to do. So we just need to add the belladonna, boil it for 3 turns, and then add the chamomile. That's it. Okay. So 3 turns with belladonna and Eyebright. Okay, there's our Nighthawk.
I boiled that belladonna on too large a fire, I reckon.
Honestly, having it regular rather than strong is actually good for us in this case. Having it be too strong makes it last too... it makes it last too long, so... I would honestly rather kind of mess it up a little bit in this one. Okay. 2 Eyebright. I need to put the water in first so I can just go straight to the cauldron. So am I not supposed to bellow this one? Maybe I'm not supposed to bellow this one. Let's try that. So if I put this down, this counts as like a regular boil, right? And so unless it tells us to do like a strong boil, then I think this is all we really need to do. And I keep mistaking that because of how it worked in the previous game. Let's just see. But honestly, I may just bellow it just to make sure that it makes a regular instead of a strong anyway, because I don't really like the strong ones. They last way too long. All right, Henry. We made 4 of them, and Henry's is like the best kind, apparently. So it's probably going to last way, way too long, but honestly, it's probably better for our experience anyway. So as much as I don't even want to do it like this, we're going to do it like this. It also made 4 of them. Okay, let's put the... don't do... No, not spirits! Okay. Damn it. That was weird. It, like, changed where my camera was. Okay, and we'll do one more set. See, it did it again. Keep looking over to grab the water and it keeps moving my camera. Trying to get me in trouble. That's why I like to pre-prep it. I was gonna see how the timing lined up. Okay, I'm gonna give it an extra second, and that's probably good. Let's see if we went too early or anything. All right, we still did it. And alchemy went up with perk point. Brilliant. Okay. There we are. Alchemy skills went up. When using ammunition powder of your own making, okay, healing potions heal you 25% faster. For each potion or alcohol effect you have active, your vitality increases by 1. You can poison more arrows from a single dose of poison. Let's do Water of Life. Healing potions heal you 25% faster. Okay, it's the middle of the night. How are we doing on food? Nourishment is at 73. That's not bad. Let's drink some wine. And have a bit of wolf meat. Yum. I just want your money and your booze, buddy. I wasn't doing anything. You saw nothing. You hear me, Adela? You saw nothing. Okay. She's like, no, really, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's too bad this isn't a save bed anymore, huh? Okay, does this count as the next day? Would we be able to go and talk to him right now, do you think? Probably have to wait a little bit longer, huh?
You silly muds. Here you go. Take it.
Didn't this used to show check marks when... I wonder if the DLC reset it. This used to show check marks of all the ones that we'd made. But I think the DLC might have reset that. That's okay, though. It was nice to know which ones we'd made and which ones we hadn't, but... maybe we'll just have to make them all again. Okay, let's go talk to him just to see if he's ready for us. But we might have to wait a little bit longer.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm going way too far. I'm gonna pay my indulgence. My reputation has been restored. 6,000? It's nothing to me. To be or not to be? That is the question. Isn't it, Voyta?
Henry! I'm glad you turned up. I could use some advice. What do you think of this sword? I paid Osina my last few groschen for it.
Osina's a hack.
And even had to paint a lewd picture above his bed. But I feel like he cheated me.
Well, honestly, I can't tell much at a glance. But why do you even need a sword? Are your customers refusing to pay?
No. I'm preparing for my final unfinished work here in the Trotsky region. A duel to the death.
Excuse me?
You never give a thought to drinking, wenches, or whether you need new booze, do you? But now you've truly lost your mind.
On the contrary, I finally see everything clearly. I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Well, that's just great. Who are you planning to fight?
His name is Burkhard, a thief, a bandit, and above all, a murderer. There's been a bounty on his head for quite some time.
And you've suddenly decided to become a protector of the region?
It's not the region I want to protect. It's my own sanity.
Well, it's a little late for that.
Very funny. I feel like someone
Henry
keeps
can be
whispering in
savage.
my ear. Burkhard must die. He must die. Over and over again. I can't even work anymore.
Why's that?
It's because I know Burkhard. He's the old acquaintance I need to meet.
This is so strange.
What kind of man is this Burkhard, anyway?
A vile one, if you can call him a man at all. He's known for beating his victims to death with a helmet, just for pleasure. He even has a special notch on it, just for that purpose.
Okay, seems like a piece of work.
Well, if you've known this man for so long, why are you only deciding to get rid of him now?
Don't think I just woke up one day and decided to go kill him. Honestly, when I found out he was here, my first thought was to run. But on my way out of here, I was nearly hit by an arrow.
The archer and the gambler?
Mm-hmm. I realized it was a sign. I couldn't run, so I started looking for ways to get rid of Burkhard.
I'm
What
your
kind
way.
of ways?
I'm not sure I should even tell you.
Look at me. At everything I've done for you. Don't you think you can trust me?
Henry. My friend. All right. I won't beat around the bush. You know how I said I feel like someone keeps whispering in my ear. Burkhard must die. He must die. I can't sleep, eat, or work because of it. So I've tried to get that murderer out of my head using some unchristian methods. That shrine and the egg. They weren't about my artistic experiments, but my desperation.
What were you doing at Veles's shrine?
When our Lord wouldn't help me, I tried praying to someone else.
What was the egg for? You're not hunting down a basilisk somewhere, are you?
No, definitely not. I really did use it for the paint. And also for a kind of prayer.
Kind of like
Mary.
a voodoo
She
thing.
wasn't the one I prayed to.
You know what? Let's not talk about it anymore. So, you're just going to trade your brush for a sword and kill a wanted murderer, yeah?
What else can I do? I can't get him out of my head. And the law clearly doesn't care. So let God judge us. I'll challenge Burkhard to a fair duel.
I don't mean to underestimate you, but there wouldn't be anything fair about that.
Okay, main level in the middle of this conversation. I like it. Only 3 more to max.
Fine, but I still don't understand why this man weighs so heavily on your mind. How do you know him?
No, I can't tell you that.
Maybe he's
Are you
family.
serious?
I'm sorry, Henry. I know I'm not giving you many answers, but believe me, I'm telling you everything I can.
You lied to me the whole time. You dodged all my questions. I'm not going to send you to your death. We'll have to come up with another way to deal with Burkhard.
I don't see any other way. I've waited 35 years to see someone take down that bastard. And in the meantime, he's lived his whole life in freedom. Do you know how many lives he took from others?
I'll take care of him myself. After all, it wouldn't be the first time I've nudged justice along.
I can't ask
Ain't that the
of
truth?
you.
And the
I've
opposite.
already involved you more than is healthy for your immortal soul.
Don't worry. If I end up in hell, it certainly won't be because of your Burkhard.
Henry, do you mean it?
Sure. I'll sneak in there. It'll be over before anyone even notices. But I need to know a few things. How will I know it's Burkhard?
I'd say his sins will be written all over his face, but I'm not naive. He'll definitely have his helmet with a notch on the
A
brim.
notch on the brim. Used to kill people with.
Who put the bounty on him?
If I remember correctly, it was the bailiff of Troskowitz.
Okay, maybe we can talk to
That
him.
means something. I've heard Thrush isn't one to part with his money easily. But without proper proof, he won't give you the bounty.
A fella like that won't be alone, will he? Does he have a gang?
I bet my boots he does. At least half a dozen men. But since we're on the subject, I'd like to ask you for something. Burkhard likes to recruit young lads with no sense of purpose in life. He promises them money, wenches, and respect. And they repay him with blind loyalty. Sometimes even with their lives. Feel free to rough them up a bit or kick their asses, but don't kill them. I know very well they're not evil, just lost souls. And I feel sorry for people like that.
How do you know so much about them?
Let's just say I've met a few of them before.
All right. I'll try not to hurt them. Unless it's absolutely necessary. If you were preparing to face it,
Okay.
you must know where to find him, right?
Not exactly, unfortunately. They say he's hiding somewhere in Apollonia.
It's always
and that was
Apollonia.
enough for me. I plan to find him by ear. A gang like that can be heard miles away.
So, now I know everything. And don't worry, it'll all turn out fine.
Are you sure I shouldn't handle this myself? Or at least go with you?
It'll be simpler this way. Trust me.
All right then. And thank you, friend.
Okay. So, somewhere in Apollonia. I want to see some of the new things for the shield.
Can you paint it?
By all means.
Okay, so we should have some new things. Dark basilisk, light basilisk. Okay. Those the only new ones? I think so. I think I confirmed that. Yes, I did. Okay. We have the Dark Basilisk now. Okay, so up in this part of Apollonia. Okay. Can't talk to the bailiff yet, but I'm assuming once we kill the guy, we can maybe take his helmet and then maybe take it to the bailiff for some extra money. You good, bro?
God bless you, sir.
Good day.
Greetings to you.
Alright, so there's a possibility we could find their camp, walk into their camp, and ask them for a duel. We said that we were going to sneak in, but I think we should still have other options as well. You know what? Is it better for me to use... Let's use the exit down here. I don't know if it matters, but...
Nice and slow.
Okay, horsemanship to 27.
Go.
Yeah, slow down. Getting messy in there. Okay, so we're in the area. They said that we'd be able to use sound, but it's pretty noisy right now, so that might make it more difficult. I think that I am going to use a Savior Schnapps, because we obviously want to try and do this without having to kill his other bandits.
Burkhard and his band should be skulking around here somewhere.
Turn around right now. Get the hell out of here. Everyone get
All
over
right,
here.
I'm leaving.
We've got an intruder.
Leaving.
Well, what's it gonna be? I told you to get out of here. So leave. Get out of my sight.
Okay. So just walking in there and talking to him may not be possible. Oh yeah, we don't have our sneaking set on. Oh no, I may have sold some of my sneaking stuff. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, well at least without the coat we're making a lot less noise.
Stay.
Okay, we'll know him by his helmet. Might be him. Okay, I think we took a perk that made us quieter. Yep, that's him, Burkhard. Oh, we can talk to him.
You're the famous Burkhard.
The one and only. And you're supposed to be... who, exactly?
I'm a friend of the painter, Voyta. He says you've been a thorn in his side for some time now.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't your Voyta come here himself?
That doesn't matter. You'll have to make do with me. I heard there's a bounty on your head.
Here, it's on my head. By Gutenberg, it's on my arm. And in Iglau, they're after me balls. Well, let's just say they don't intend to leave much of me. So, what are we going to do about it?
I offer you the chance to end your wretched life with honor. A duel to the death.
I've killed more people than I can count, but an honorable duel, that's a first. All right, let's do it.
Draw your weapon then. And don't try any tricks with that helmet.
Oh, looks like you know quite a bit about me. What a shame to lose you.
Damn it.
He's dead! Run! Before we get killed too!
Christ, this must be the helmet the painter was talking about. I should take it as proof.
Okay, well, you know, I don't know if that could be called honorable, considering I started swinging at his back before he pulled his sword out, but... Okay, killer's helmet. That we definitely want. Probably end up leaving just about everything else. Yeah, I probably sold the rest of my sneaking set, so that's something that I might need to look into again. Just getting that set up. Okay, let's see if there's anything else to loot here. And we didn't end up killing any of them. We knocked one guy out. Let's drink some wine.
Mutt!
Oh, I wanted to unlock that. My experience. All right, well, I think that's it.
Here, Mutt!
What's that you got?
Okay, that smoked meat is almost gone bad, so...
Come here!
Alright, so we took the helmet. Let's go ahead and talk to the bailiff down here and see if he'll actually give us a reward.
Himself.
Christ. So
You were in Semine with von Bergow's soldiers. Agnes, my only daughter.
Oh,
You
no.
Murderer!
So Agnes did die.
Sorry! How can you even stand before me?
Jesus. All right, there's our confirmation that Agnes died.
I killed Burkhard the Bloody, so you can put him out of your mind. Well, right after you pay me the bounty.
Not so fast, lad. Do you have any proof?
You killed my daughter. Not personally.
I'll have his helmet.
She seemed like a nice girl.
Look
I
at the
actually do
ridged
feel
brim.
bad that she's dead.
Perfectly made for murder.
That's the one. I don't even want to know how many people it's sent to their graves. Well, at least there's one less swine in the world.
What's new in the county, master?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
I've seen those. You talk like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Bergow's men. And
Bastards.
that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
How did Agnes end up dead? I mean, she must have died in the... So I guess she didn't make it out with the rest of the family there, huh? The guy who married her didn't... I don't know exactly when or where she died. But it makes it sound like it's about the time that we went with von Bergow's men to go and burn the place down. And we did burn the place down, but we let those... Oh, you know what? Maybe she is alive, but he wouldn't know that. Because we wouldn't have told him that we let them go. So she actually might be alive with her husband, but he can't know that, right? Somebody let me know. Is she alive? Or did she die in something and I didn't realize it? You know, before we let the family go. I'm not turning into Cabbage
Mind
Thief.
where you're going.
Yeah, right. What did we even get for that? Okay, who is this skill book person? Oh, probably going to be alchemy stuff.
Willkommen. What would you like?
I'd like to learn
What are you?
alchemy.
All right.
Okay, we learned some alchemy.
You have a kind master, eh, don't you?
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
That's my boy.
Save your whistling, cow.
People are so mad when I whistle. They really, really hate it when I whistle. Kind of cracks me up.
I'll just get the corner over here.
I'd say you can sleep peacefully again. Burkhard is dead. I killed him.
Finally. After all these years. But
But what?
I don't know. I suppose I thought I'd feel a lot more relieved. All those years of suffering, and what's at the end of it? Still the same emptiness. But don't let that trouble you. Tell me, what you did with Burkhard's gang.
I only killed Burkhard. I left the others alone. Ugh. But whether any of them will change their ways, I can't say. Maybe I just made someone else's life harder in the future.
That's possible, I won't lie to you. But even so, I'm proud of you.
Thanks,
By
Dad.
the way, what about Burkhard's helmet? Do you have it with you?
Sure. Why do you ask?
I was just thinking it could use a splash of color. And not just it. I could paint that cursed helmet on your shield. What do you say?
Do whatever you think best. I'm just glad you didn't get yourself killed.
Just make sure you don't regret it later. But I truly appreciate everything you've done for me. I hope you know that. And before you go, I'll paint that helmet nicely for you. You'll be amazed.
Okay.
Now, gratitude is a fine thing, but still. I saved you from wolves, looked for pagan shrines and basilisk eggs for you. Don't you think you owe me something?
If it's about coin...
To start with, a few clear answers would do. What's your real name? Voyta doesn't seem to suit you. And that Voytecus? I can never remember it.
See? And both are true. One in Czech and the other in Latin. But I've had many names in my life. Some completely ordinary. Others so grand they'd leave you breathless. But just call me Voyta. And don't trouble yourself with the rest. Oh, would it change anything between us if I told you I'm now Wizard Zito or John Barleycorn?
I mean, Wizard Cito's pretty cool title, dude.
Where did you get that skull of yours?
What kind of question is that? Where did you get yours?
What? Well, obviously, it's mine. I've had it since I was born.
See? And it's the same with me. Maybe I didn't have it in the cradle, but it's always been here, waiting for me. Somewhere.
Such a non-answer.
What really happened between you and those two who tied you to that tree?
You just have to keep reminding me of that, don't you?
Don't laugh. I mean it. You say they cheated you at dice, and they say you foretold their deaths with that skull of yours. I'd rather believe you, but I'm not entirely sure.
Neither am I. Of anything, anyone, or ever. But we know each other well enough, don't we? Have I ever foretold anything for you? Or cursed you?
No.
Then stop asking me about those two, or I'll do it.
Oh, dear.
How did you really find out about Velus's shrine? Even the locals have almost forgotten it.
You'd be surprised at all the things I know, and all the things you could know, if you stopped now and then to think.
Is that a burn?
What really happened between you and Burkhard? You said you knew it. How?
Henry, please, don't ask me about him. I'll gladly talk with you about anything else, but I want to put him out of my head for good. Out of both of them.
Well, thanks a lot for your answer.
Are you angry with me? I swear I haven't lied to you.
Only because you didn't tell me anything worthwhile. You're quick to change your tune, aren't you?
It's just... everything is more complicated than it seems. But you're right. You deserve an answer. Except, between these walls, it's hard for me to open up. I need to be on solid ground, at home, to speak more freely.
What's considered
My
home
work
to
here
you?
in the Trotsky region is finally done. But I'll stay a little while longer. I'd like to get to know the place better. And with a bit of luck, I won't end up tied to a tree this time. But I'll head home soon.
Oh, there we go.
Kuchenberg. You know what? Stop by and see me there sometime. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about.
All right, so this part of the quest was definitely like lower level, right? Normally, if you would have started the game new with the DLC, you would have done this earlier in the game. And then at this point, it would basically be locked until you unlocked the Kuchenberg region. But since we're way ahead of that, we'll just be able to continue it, so...
What if I want my shield painted again? Where can I find you?
Like I said, I'll be staying here for a little while. But if we meet in Kuchenberg, I'd be happy to paint something for you there too.
All right then. I'll meet you in Kuchenberg.
I can't wait, my friend.
Can you paint us?
By all means.
Okay, let's see what's on this.
What do we...
Okay, category. Animals. Bull sable. Bull gules. Oh, there are more. Pegasus. Goat Argent. I do like that. Okay, and then for nature, we got a sun. We got some stars. River Argent. The Eagle Sable. Fountain. Grey Well. Grey Triskelion. Arrow. Okay. There's the hat. Leaves Argent. Let's go with the arrow.
Best to hang it on a wall. It'd be a shame to get it battered.
Oh, it's going to get battered.
So,
Here? Nothing. We can talk. I can paint your shield. But if you're after something more interesting, then head to Kutenberg. We'll meet there.
Okay. We have a little bit of horse racing stuff to look at here first. Racing has historically not been my favorite type of thing, so if we're not capable of doing it with our horse, like I'm probably not gonna worry about it too much, but we're gonna try it, of course. So, but just know it may not be all that important for me to actually win horse races. So. Okay. Campsite.
What's that? Hey!
I don't have a lot of time, but I'm always up for a game of dice and a flagon of wine.
I hear you. Never any harm in that. Anyway, that's about all we can do right now, bugger it. Nothing for it but to perch here and wait for our tree.
What do you mean for your tree? You're waiting for it to chop itself down?
Actually, I mean, wait until we can get to work on it.
But what's the hold-up with your tree?
In short, we found the perfect oak for a new mill wheel. Only some horsens set up camp beneath it for the night. And now we're waiting for them to haul arse. Bugger it.
Okay.
What's your actual line of work?
Me and Yera here are axemen. We make our way round the mills fixing their wheels.
Yeah, and spending half the day sitting by the wayside, eh?
Whoa now, laddie. It takes a lot of walking to find the right tree. There's a lot more to it than you think, bugger it.
Why don't you just send those reprobates packing? You got hands like shovels, and you're scared of a few vagrants?
Vagrants? Hell, man, they're armed to the teeth. They'd kill us, bugger it. And don't stoke my fire, lad, else you'll see what these shovels of mine can do to your face.
All right,
Come
let's
on
fight then.
Let's see what you're made of, lad. Ha! Yield! That was something! You won't get me! Didn't see that coming, eh? Take that!
Okay,
Thanks.
we broke through it finally.
Next time, keep your arms closer to your body. You'll be more agile that way.
All right, I get it. That was a pretty good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, but once was enough.
Definitely. Safe travels.
Just getting in brawls with these randos. So is there actually a camp nearby? So just another camp by the road over there. It made it sound like it might have been like a bandit camp, but... Okay, well, I think we're good. Okay, so... we aren't actually drunk. I think that the drinking thing down there in the corner that's empty right now is just a leftover. I don't think we're actually... It doesn't seem like anything's affecting us drinking-wise, so... Oh, look, yeah, it just brought up another bar. Okay, we are over time, but let's go ahead and get where we need to go first, and then we'll end the episode, so... Let's get to the Nomads camp. And there we are. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Wren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, XX Night Fighter, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.